the DoD did publish that they reserve the right to require C3PAO, the third-party audit, for specific contracts dropping even this year, even though we're not in the phase 2 of their CMMC implementation, where the third-party audit is going to be broadly required. This year there's already been several that dropped into sam.gov, several opportunities that require that third-party certification. And, right off the bat, immediately, probably 90+% of companies are going to be ineligible to participate in those contracts, even right now.
Wow. So that's actually talking to the small companies trying to get, trying to wedge into, a competitive space. I would say then just logically that getting yourself CMC2 level 2 certified might actually get you into the ring of being the only or among the rare people that are actually able to satisfy that contract. So I think this at this unique point, as we transition from phase 1 to phase 2, getting into phase 2 compliance now, that may make you, the most qualified person.
No, I think this year is a very unique year in the grand scheme of the CMMC implementation. If you do have that certification, it's an objective differentiator between you and other companies that might be bidding on a contract. And I know that this from experience myself. Back when I was in uniform, I was part of one of the selection boards. We were selecting a company to do some work on our behalf when I was back in uniform. And I remember, going through all the proposals from 15 different companies that were bidding for this contract that we had published, and it was tough work differentiating between them. Many of them had similar past performance, many of them had similar certifications. And I'll tell you what, if one of those, let's say we are in our round of the last 5 that, we're looking at, if one of them could distinguish themselves by something like a CMMC certification today, I'm sure it would have made a pretty big difference in just anything to make yourself distinguishable. So now, you can use that CMMC level 2 certification to your competitive advantage, whereas, that card, if you will, it might not bring you as much of a differentiating value in a year or 2 from now.
That is extremely, I think, valuable information. Thanks for sharing your personal experience on that. What it's like on the other side of the table of looking at the different opportunities that people are trying to go for that award, for that contract, and again, this unique moment in time.
And if you're a contractor out there and you're trying to figure out this whole CMMC requirement, the different components of the law, what all you have to do, whether a practice is being adequately met by your organization, give us a call and schedule a free consultation. We'll talk to you. We'll walk through the requirements of your organization with you. Potentially, if we're a good fit for one another, it'd be an honor for us to help you in your CMMC journey and get you CMMC level 2 compliant and certified, whenever you're ready for that assessment. We'd love to have that conversation with you.